name is Kerry Harling. I am CEO and founder of the Holistic Highway. I'm also a certified Ayurveda practitioner, an integrative health practitioner, and a yoga teacher. I have degrees in neuroscience, in education, and in Ayurveda, and I'm part of the University of Pittsburgh Center for Integrative Medicine. And what we do here at the Holistic Highway, what our philosophy is all about, is taking a preventative and a personalized approach to medicine that utilizes the very best technologies that we have in Western science. And the ways Ayurveda has always been ahead of its time is in its understanding that we are all different and we need different things to be healthy. What's right for me is not necessarily right for you. But there are some systems that we can put in place that would be right for everybody. So here's my 5 tips for biological resistance. And that first one is environment. We are all a product of our environment, and we can set up our environment to support us. So we can set up those early morning routines to set us up for productivity in the morning. We can set up a good nutritious lunch. We can set up those afternoon routines to be more creative. And we can set up those evening routines to have us be ready for good quality sleep at night. There are daily routines that we can set up. There are seasonal routines as we go from one season to the next that we can also set up that will keep us on track throughout the year. So first one, environment. Our second one is toxins. We live in a world where there's a lot of chemicals, not just natural chemicals, but a lot of man-made chemicals. So it's easy to increase that toxic load on the body, which ultimately decreases resistance. So take a look at the products you're using, from your personal care products, from what you're putting in your home, to dry cleaning products, to what you put in your car, to what you're washing your dishes in, what you're washing your clothes in, to what makeup you're putting on your face. All this increases toxic load, which decreases biological resistance or immunity. We can control how much of a toxic load we bring into our lives too. My third tip is nutrition. You are what you eat, and we've all heard that phrase, but you are also what you can digest. So digestion is really important here. And any symptoms of gas and bloating, acidity, heartburn, constipation, diarrhea, or burping, all these are signs of poor digestion. So take a look at what you're eating, take a look at how you're eating, make sure you're not skipping meals, make sure it's good, nutritious meals that you're having, and again, reducing that toxic load on the foods that you eat. And then my fourth tip, if you like, is self-care. This is probably one of the most important things for people to do, and one of the hardest things for people to implement. And it was for me too. So taking just 20 minutes a day just for you is going to really increase your biological resistance. It doesn't have to be anything major. Maybe it's a walk in the woods. Maybe it's sitting out on your deck, listening to the sounds. Maybe it's being curled up in front of the fire with a good book. Maybe it's taking a bubble bath. But whatever that self-care practice is, it's time for you to sort of move inwards, move some of that energy inwards rather than constantly being out. If we don't practice regular self-care, we're on the path to burnout. Burnout decreases resistance, and we end up then not feeling great, or we end up even worse with a diagnosis. So self-care is so important to do. And then my last tip is sleep. Good sleep hygiene is essential. It's interesting that 48% of Americans do have problems sleeping. They either can't get to sleep or they can't stay asleep. And to a large extent, we have normalized insomnia. Really important though, because good sleep hygiene is correlated with good health. Bad sleep hygiene is correlated with poor health. Things like diabetes, metabolic symptom, weight gain, autoimmune diseases, all these increase with lack of sleep. And I think one of the best quotes I heard was, the best bridge between despair and hope is a good night's sleep. So essential for emotional health, mental health, essential for physical health too. So practice good sleep hygiene. Make sure that you're not eating too late at night. There's no alcohol late at night. That'll keep you awake. Make sure that we're not watching electronics and then going straight to bed. There's a period of time where we don't have that blue light affecting us. So all those things together are really going to increase overall your biological resistance and keep you healthy and keep you full of vitality as well. So that's environment, toxins, nutrition, self-care, and sleep.